I'm Peter Benchley. In this selection from the Spencer Library of Literary Classics, we present a story written in 1839 by that master of Gothic horror, Edgar Allan Poe. A writer capable of mesmerizing readers with lyrical description, Poe has the power to evoke an increasingly foreboding sense of inescapable horror through detailed description of mood. Tragically, his life and his death would parallel his writing. Considered the creator of the modern detective story, he would himself die in circumstances shrouded in mystery. On October 7th in 1849, 4 days after being discovered writhing in delirium outside a tavern in Baltimore, Poe died and was buried in a local cemetery. Nevertheless, his work lives on, and even though his corpse is securely entombed, Edgar Allan Poe retains the ability to chill the blood of a willing audience, as he does in this story, narrated by a traveler on horseback, the sole witness to the fall of the House of Usher.
During the whole of a dull, dark, and soundless day in the autumn of the year, when the clouds hung oppressively low in the heavens, I had been passing alone on horseback through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself, as the shades of the evening drew on, within view of the melancholy House of Usher. I know not how it was, but with the first glimpse of the building, a sense of insufferable gloom pervaded my spirit. I say insufferable, for the feeling was unrelieved by any of that half-pleasurable because poetic sentiment with which the mind usually receives even the sternest natural images of the desolate or terrible. I looked upon the scene before me, upon the mere house and the simple landscape features of the domain, upon the bleak walls, upon the vacant eye-like windows, upon a few rank sedges, and upon a few white trunks of decayed trees, with an utter depression of soul which I can compare to no earthly sensation more properly than to the after-dream of the reveler upon opium, the bitter lapse into everyday life, the hideous dropping off of the veil. There was an iciness, a sinking, a sickening of the heart, an unredeemed dreariness of thought, which no goading of the imagination could torture into aught of the sublime. What was it, I paused to think? What was it that so unnerved me in the contemplation of the House of Usher? It was a mystery all insoluble. Nor could I grapple with the shadowy fancies that crowded upon me as I pondered. I was forced to fall back upon the unsatisfactory conclusion that while beyond doubt there are combinations of very simple natural objects which have the power of thus affecting us, still the analysis of this power lies among considerations beyond our depth. It was possible, I reflected, that a mere different arrangement of the particulars of the scene, of the details of the picture, would be sufficient to modify or perhaps to annihilate its capacity for sorrowful impression. And acting upon this idea, I reined my horse to the precipitous brink of a black and lurid tarn, a small mountain lake, that lay in unruffled luster by the dwelling, and gazed down upon the remodeled and inverted images of the gray sedge and the ghastly tree stems and the vacant and eye-like windows.